There totally is a difference between buttercream used for cakes and cookies. Where in cakes you want the cream to be smooth, silky and spreadable, for a cookie you want it to be crusty and one that hardens. And that is exactly what we are seeing in this video. Let's talk butter. It should neither be soft, that is too runny, or nor cold, that is straight out of the fridge. It should be soft enough to be able to slice through with little pressure using your fingers. The easiest way to do is take the butter off the fridge, weigh out the required amounts, cut it into cubes and let it sit at room temperature for around 20 to 30 minutes and then just slice it with your finger to test it. Add this to the bowl of your stand mixer with the paddle attachment and beat this butter till soft, creamy and pale. It would take around 8 minutes, up and down. A key point is to keep scraping the sides as well as the bottom of the bowl to ensure even beating. This applies to not only beating the butter but anything that you're mixing, be it in this recipe or any other recipe. Meanwhile, let us sieve the icing sugar or confectioner's sugar. Yeah, powdering your granulated sugar won't work for this recipe. Sift this at least twice.
What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants and it's midnight? Oh, I'm thinking about.
Check on your butter, it should look something like this. Then start adding your sugar a little at a time, like around quarter cup, and make sure that it is dissolved completely, for which simply beat it for another 3 minutes or so before adding the second set. When you add your sugar, make sure to beat on low speed and gradually increase your speed to medium and high just to ensure you're not covered in sugar dust. Also, as mentioned earlier, do remember to scrape the sides and bottom of the bowl before adding the next set to ensure even mixing. Another great hack that I have recently started using to dissolve the sugar is to add your liquid, which is milk in this case, midway through. I also recommend using warm milk as that helps to dissolve the sugar. Please note I mentioned warm and not hot. Hot milk would curdle the mixture. So after adding half cup of icing sugar, add 1 teaspoon of warm milk and beat well. Then repeat the process till you finish incorporating the ingredients. So for this recipe, I have used 1.5 cups of sugar and 2 teaspoons of milk in total. Time to add the flavoring agents. I'm using clear vanilla extract here just to avoid any discoloration, but you can use regular vanilla extract too. In that case, a tip you can follow is to add the flavoring right at the start along with your butter. That way it gets time to get whipped up, thereby the brown color also fades a little. Another great tip here is to add a little, about quarter teaspoon of almond extract along with your vanilla extract to amp up the flavor quotient. I usually do that when I'm making cookies for special occasions like Christmas, for gifting purposes or something like that, a little baker's secret that no one will share. These little things would what make you differentiate from other bakers in the market. Okay, so beat the butter for a final 3 minutes and voila, your buttercream frosting for cutout cookies is all ready. It pipes beautifully if you want to make any designs, or can also be frosted on the cookies by spreading. It hardens as you allow it to sit at room temperature for a couple of hours and then can be stacked and transported too. More details about storing the buttercream, storing the frosted buttercream, excellent tips on making this buttercream frosting has all been included on our website spicesandflavors.com, the direct link for which can be found in the description box below. I have used this frosting to frost a favorite sugar cookies. Recipe for that can also be found in the description box. So I'll see you soon with yet another one. Until then, this is Sushma signing off. Take care. Bye bye.
Don't know what to do.